Good afternoon, Marissa. Thanks for coming in today. I want you to know before we proceed further, any information you provide is strictly confidential, even though you were referred by your doctor. Nothing we discuss will be relayed without your permission. Would it be okay if I ask you some questions to get to know you a little more?
I guess. I mean, I'm already here.
Could you tell me a little bit about what brought you here to see me today?
Well, my doctor referred me. I'm not really sure why. I went in for a stomach pain and then he sent me to you. So I just wanted some help for the pain and just to get a good night's sleep.
I do see from your referral that your doctor had some concerns your stomach issues might be exacerbated by drinking.
What? He said that? Like, what else did he say?
Well, he reported that you drink pretty heavily on a daily basis, and he was concerned your drinking might be affecting your health and a cause of your daily stomach pain.
I'm not really sure why he's so concerned. I do like having a lot of fun and let off some steam. It's probably just something I ate that disagrees with me.
I think I hear you saying, on the one hand, your doctor feels this is enough of a concern that he referred you to me, but you're not quite sure that's that big of a deal.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, even though it's not mandatory for you to be here, I appreciate your coming. Would you tell me a little bit more about symptoms that motivated you to visit your doctor?
Well, I started having some stomach pains and severe heartburn, and it made it really hard to go to bed. So,
And it was enough of a concern to visit your doctor?
yeah, I just wanted to quit hurting. Like,
So your doctor believes your drinking is kind of triggering your ongoing pain, and he's concerned about your self-care. I wonder if that's a possibility.
I don't think so. Besides, I can stop at any time. I just like how it makes me feel.
Marissa, could you tell me a little bit about what a typical day looks like for you?
Yeah, well, I work Monday to Friday from 8 to 4 at a hospital. I'm an office coordinator. The pay is really good. I'm good at what I do. I've been there actually for a few years, and it's the longest job I've ever had.
Your job seems like a source of pride and nice income.
Yeah, I mean, the money is amazing, and I make it by pretty good. Eventually, I plan to move up too.
It's a place you see yourself growing and staying long term. That must be a securing feeling.
I do. I do have to get tighter on getting to work early or at least on time.
That's a challenge for you?
I mean, I've been late to work pretty often because I've been having problems with sleeping, and sometimes I feel really tired. Sometimes I'm a little bit hungover, and so actually the other day my boss got really mad because I was late to another staff meeting, and so now he has told me that I need to better my attendance in at least in the next 60 days, or that he might fire me. So
I bet that scared you.
yeah, it really did. I mean, I don't have a fallback plan, and so I thought he was happy with my work. So sometimes he sends me on trainings and conferences. I really don't drink whenever. I don't drink when I go to the conferences though, just because I want to make a good impression.
So let me see if I have this so far. Your job is a very important part of your life, and you see yourself growing there. You believe you're good at what you do, and others see this, mainly your boss, who sent you on business trips representing your hospital. And because you want to be perceived well, you make it a priority to be on time and limit your alcohol intake to zero to avoid any issues while you're away. However, you are concerned your tardiness may jeopardize what you've built.
Yes. Yeah.
I recall earlier you stated that you could stop drinking anytime you want. Thank you for providing me a great example of that. It really shows your tremendous commitment to your job.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, I really think it's important to me. I mean, I just want to feel like I'm doing something right.
I'm curious to know about your free time and those you spend it around.
Well, I used to really love working out. It really made me feel better when I had a stressful day, and also helped me to sleep better. Um, I haven't worked out much since my roommate moved in, like about I'd say a year ago. We honestly like we usually just like hang out and prefer to stay in. We love watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and we like to open up a few bottles of wine and watch the show. And I mean, it's our favorite show, and we've actually started hanging out a lot since I broke up with my boyfriend 6 months ago. I think it happens every now, except from when we go to the bars on the weekends.
So the typical amount of wine in a bottle is about 4 to 6 glasses. How much would you say you typically drink every night?
Well, we each have about a bottle each, and I didn't know that's how many glasses there was in a bottle, actually.
I heard you mention a previous boyfriend.
Yeah, we broke up 6 months ago. He said I was a sloppy drunk. So
In what ways does this issue concern you?
I guess sometimes I do go overboard and it does affect my motivation.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for you to stop drinking?
I'd say maybe a two.
What motivated you to choose a 2 over a 4?
Well, right now I'm close to losing my job and I lost my boyfriend over it. And I mean, but it really helps with stress and sleep. And I don't know if my roommate would still like me if I stopped drinking.
How would you like things to be different, and what would it take to get you from a 2 to a 4 or a 5?
Well, I would like to figure out a better way to manage my stress and would like to have relationships without having alcohol involved.
And what, if anything, will you do now?
I think I'm going to start working out again, maybe a few days a week. I think that would really help me with like sleeping better and like manage my stress.
I think that's a great step, Marissa, since you stated it worked for you in the past. Thank you for coming in today. And again, this is not mandatory, so I applaud your willingness to engage in our conversation and your openness with the challenges you're facing. I look forward to working with you some in the future.
Thank you.